Hey guys, today in this video we are going to build an automation for our website which is going to help us get the email for anything that our lead enters into this form on our website. So if you're not aware, this is the website that we created in the second video of creating the solo online business using AI. We have already created our website, our business email, our booking system, and our Instagram automation in this series. And today we are moving one step forward. So if you have not subscribed yet, it is a good time you subscribe to see the journey and follow along. We have around 198 subscribers, make it 300 fast, and let's go on to this video. So our plan here is to get the input from our website. We'll use an n8n automation and we'll expose an n8n API, which will gather these data, the email, the name, and the body. And this n8n automation is going to send the acknowledgement email to our lead, and we'll also get the body what our lead mentioned. So we both have an email thread where we can talk to each other and discuss further. So now let's see this automation on n8n. So this is the quick automation. We have our webhook node, which is going to take the input, the name, the email, and the body. It's very easy to set up. You just use a webhook trigger. You will have this URL where you can test, or use the production URL where you can simply get those data. And make sure the HTTP method is post. You can add the path here. You can add authentication. Let's say we use a header auth, and let's set up a credential. We can say it's going to be test auth, and we can set our value. Let's say test auth 123. When we send this value with the header, this is going to be acting as our header authentication. If we do not send this value, this is not going to be respected and will get a auth error. Now, after you have set up authentication and the webhook trigger, our next step is to validate the data you are receiving. Just ask ChatGPT or Claude to write a validation logic for you for the email message and the name, and you can get the JS code for the validation logic. We have some 4 to 5 validation. Let's say email has to be present and correctly formatted. You should have the name not less than 2 characters. The email body length is not too large. And after this, we'll get if it is validated and or we had an error. If there is an error or not, we can get that sorted with this if node. If there is no error, we'll move ahead to send the email. And here we have used the SMTP, Zoho SMTP. You can also use Gmail node to send any email if you're using Gmail. Okay. So here you just need to connect your Gmail account using OAuth, which you can see in my previous videos. And then, okay, not now. And then the interface is going to be similar. You can just add the SMTP credentials using the username, password, host, and client hostname. So for us, if you are using Zoho email, you can go into your email settings, and here you will see mail accounts, and in the SMTP section, you'll see this default email. Okay. You just copy that email. That is your user, and where you will get the password. Now to get the password, it's an app password. You just need to go to your profile and into the My Account section. And here you can simply go to the security section and see the app password. This is where you'll get a new password. You can generate a new password and you can simply use that here. And the host is going to be smtp.zoho.in for Indian users and zoho.eu or .com based on where you are. Same for the client host name. Once you have the credentials set up, you can now set these values. Now our operation is going to be same, and from email is the same as the user email. Now that for the to email, we'll use the client's email, which is going to be present in the JSON.email. We are also going to CC ourselves so that we also get a notification on our mobile or desktop. So we are going to CC the same user again, or you can use any different email and get that email as well. And then you can simply add the HTML or the text JSON. You can ask the GPT again to generate using the name HTML and the message. It will look something like this. If this is the body and this is the name, we'll show you how the HTML looks like in a minute. And when you execute this, this can acknowledge you. If if the email was sent properly, and you can send a response to API caller. So this was our automation. Now let's wire this up into our website. So here is the HTML file for our web page, and we are giving a simple instruction to use this API anytime someone is trying to send any email. And do not open the email app. So let's hit send. Okay, our cursor agent did the changes, and let's see it in action. We have opened it in our local host and see if this works. If I click the send message here, we got this course error because any site other than byabhishekdubey.com cannot send messages to this Webhook API. This is because we have allowed course origin for this site only. Now we have added the localhost 8080 as well here after a comma without any space. Now let's save this. Now let's see if this works. Yeah, message sent. I'll get back to you soon. Let's check our email. It will look something like this for them. I'm sending a message that I'll reply to them personally, and this is your message. You can add anything by just clicking on the reply button. And on my end also, I'll get this and I can click on reply and talk to the client directly. So that was it for this video, and I will just simply deploy this onto my original website and have it work there so that any one of you can send me any message. So hit on if you want to talk, and like this video if it is getting any value to you, and subscribe to my channel so we can grow together. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.